Hello everyone, welcome to another informative episode on White Davy Gardening and Worm Farm. Today, as you know, is Thursday, and on Thursdays I look after my worm farm. So I have just gone through and aerate these worm bins by watering them and turning them over so that it can get some fresh air. I can see a little mouse running around underneath my Canadian nightcrawler stand. He keeps trying to come out, but every time he comes out he sees me, because I think what is happening is because I bring in the food scraps to feed the worms, so he's smelling it, so he's gonna be trying to get into my worm bins, but I am only putting food scraps in those worm bins that can be covered properly, and the rest of them is just finished compost. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So now I am going to be giving you an update on my European nightcrawler and my European nightcrawlers, because I haven't given you an update in quite a while, but because there are so many of these bins, so on Thursdays I'm going to be sorting out this side, feeding and maintaining these bins, and then on Mondays I will be sorting out this side. So now let's get into giving you an update on how these Canadian nightcrawlers are doing. It's been quite a while, maybe 3 weeks, since I have looked on these guys to see how they are doing. It's a bit dry on the surface. Let's see what size they are. They're still quite small. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I am still not seeing any sign of a clitellum on any of these guys yet. I am surprised that they are that small. Must have been pretty bad for them in transit to be traveling all the way from England to here, and it took a little over 2 months for them to get here. So I don't know if they're badly traumatized or what's the story with them. I'm really hoping to start seeing clitellums on them, because I have an experiment that I need to run. But I can't do that unless they are adults. And as this is my first time raising Canadian nightcrawlers, I need to get those experiments going so that I can learn firsthand about them, rather than going by what I read. Okay, so at least they are doing well. I am not seeing any of the apple that I put in here the last time. The bin is a bit dry, but the sad thing is that this bin does not come with a ready-made cover, which means that if I put food scraps in here, the rats and mice are going to be getting in here. I think I'm gonna have to use hardware cloth like that one to build the cover, because they cannot bite that. But the mesh that I'm using on the worm bin, they are biting holes into it. So I'm going to have to use hardware cloth to create a cover for these bins so that I can keep the mice out of the mice. Yeah, so that I can keep the mice out. So what I'm going to be doing then is, this is finished compost, so they can feed on that, but I would like to be able to give them a treat every now and then, feeding them some food scraps, because I know worms enjoy that. But until I'm able to build the cover, that won't be the case. Okay, I think I'm gonna give them this broccoli leaf. I don't know if the mice will compete with them for that. I'm just gonna bury it. Okay. So that is my update on my European night crawlers. They seem to be doing well, but I don't know if it is because they're older worms. Sorry, not older, but larger worms. If that is the reason why it takes longer for them to produce a clitellum. Because I got them in the early part of July. We've gone through August, September, and almost through October. So it's 3 months since I've gotten them. So 3 months since they have hatched. So by now I should be seeing clitellum. If it was a red wriggler, I'll definitely be seeing a clitellum. But I don't know enough about these European night crawlers to say that they'll definitely have a clitellum at 3 months. Okay, so that is my update, guys. I thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to turn on your notification for more updates like these. I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.